and welcome to Fairfax Surrogacy's Q&A. My name is Rhonda Blair. I am the lead case manager at Fairfax Surrogacy. I have been in the professional world of surrogacy for over 9 years, and I am a 4-time former surrogate.
Hi, my name is Claudia Bolanos, and I am the financial coordinator here at Fairfax Surrogacy with 6 years of experience in the surrogacy industry. Today's session will focus on the benefits of a fixed model for surrogates and intended parents. Our first question is, what makes Fairfax Surrogacy different from other agencies, particularly in terms of the financial aspects of the surrogate process?
One way Fairfax Surrogacy is different from some of the other agencies is we really have an enhanced vetting process. So we complete additional lab testing, ensure comprehensive protection for the intended parents, and reduce the need for repeat medical screenings with a new gestational carrier. Our medical insurance for intended parents covers for all prenatal and delivery expenses up to $25,000 with our package. Most agencies don't offer any insurance coverage for medical expenses. Our package allows for unlimited embryo transfers. That means we are covering the outside monitoring fees, we're covering that surrogate's travel, any bonuses and expenses that she might have related to that embryo transfer is included. Whereas with some other agencies, you would have to pay additional fees. We also offer counseling services for both our intended parents and our surrogates, which is fairly unique to us as an agency. It allows us to connect you with a mental health professional with a fixed fee. It allows you to focus on the journey. With other agencies, you're concerned about finances or insurance and all those extra expenses and costs associated with it. Here, you are focusing on your journey, making your connection with your surrogate, the pregnancy, delivery, and everything to do with that journey instead of the little things behind the scenes that need to get done. We handle all of that for you.
Why should intended parents choose a fixed fee model versus a la carte package for surrogate?
It goes a little bit with kind of what we were just talking about, how that fixed fee is different from other agencies, but that fixed fee really does provide protection against unexpected costs. Multiple transfers required, which is that travel, monitoring, and all those other related costs. With a la carte package, you have to pay for those out of pocket every single time that occurs. It does also cover you for rematching with a new surrogate. You pay for medical screening, mental health evaluations, contracts, transfer fees. That's included in our package at no additional cost for our intended parents. Heaven forbid your surrogate does end up on bed rest. This package covers for additional medical expenses, lost wages, childcare, housekeeping if needed. Whereas in a la carte package, now you're at the time where you're going to have to add additional funds to your escrow account for unforeseen costs. All scenarios are covered within our fixed fee model.
Can you break down the key components of the fixed fee package at Fairfax Surrogacy?
Absolutely. So our package covers pretty much everything you're going to need in your journey. So it's going to cover your legal fees for you and your surrogate, the gestational carrier agreement, which is the contract with your surrogate, as well as the parentage order, which allows the parents' names to be put on that birth certificate. It will cover the mental health evaluations for the surrogate, her partner, if she has one, the intended parents, as well as a group evaluation with all of them together. We have a professional who reviews the surrogate's medical insurance to ensure that it is surrogacy friendly. We cover the escrow management fee. We help you set up that process. So we have that escrow in place for you. It includes your surrogate's entire base compensation package, standard package, milestone bonuses, extra expenses. There's nothing additional you would have to pay for a base compensation. It does cover all of the surrogate's expenses, lost wages, out-of-pocket expenses for appointments or travel, accommodations, flights, hotels, Ubers, meals, outside monitoring. If the surrogate is not close to the fertility center, blood work and ultrasounds done local to her, we cover those costs. Those are included in our package. So there's no additional fee for intended parents. We do cover this prenatal and delivery medical fees, as well as a medical insurance policy if her insurance is not surrogacy friendly, up to $25,000. Now, like I mentioned, I've been doing this for 9 years. I have rarely, if ever, seen anybody go over that amount. A ton of parents ask, how much more money do I need for that? So it's not very common that anyone would go over that.
Good to know. I think that's the biggest scare for intended parents, that big number.
They always wonder, what else do I have to pay?
How does Fairfax Surrogacy fixed fee structure compare to others, particularly when it comes to hidden fees or additional costs?
Kind of a great segue from that last question. We are all about transparency. We outline all costs associated with our package and what's included in our agency agreement. So when an intended parent comes to us inquiring about our company and wanting to know more, we schedule a consultation with them. And after our consultation, we send them a copy of our agency agreement so they can review everything included in the package. There are potential additional costs that could be on top of that initial fixed fee model. For example, if the intended parents decide that they need to break that match with that surrogate and it's unrelated to the ability to proceed, there is a rematch fee. If the surrogate has a higher compensation package, that would be an additional cost for the intended parents as well. We ask that question when we are talking to them about their preferences for matching. So we ask the intended parents, are you open to paying for a higher compensated surrogate? If so, how much higher? When intended parents receive a surrogate's profile, it does share right there how much higher that compensation would be so that it's transparency. It's right there so they can see if that's something they are going to move forward. Exceeding that $25,000 cap for medical and insurance expenses, again, it's extremely rare, but if those costs were higher, the intended parents would owe the difference. If it was $26,000, they would owe the $1,000. We cover that $25,000. Finally, the one that everyone wonders about, twins. So twins are a higher package as well. There's additional fees for the surrogate's compensation, related fees. There's a lot more managing a twin pregnancy, ensuring that the surrogate is supported and the parents are supported. Fixed fee model for intended parents really allows them to reduce their financial stress, allowing them to focus on the journey. When matching with the surrogate, they are matching to determine that they feel a connection with her and not necessarily, can we afford her? Is this going to be okay? They make great connections with their surrogates. On top of that, Fairfax Surrogacy, we manage all of the financials. That means we are mitigating all of the risks for the intended parents. We are handling everything they need regarding the financials. Attorney fees are paid, monitoring centers are paid. There's nothing financial that the parents have to be worried or concerned about. Claudia, I know you work with surrogates a lot. What are the benefits for a surrogate with that fixed fee model?
This fixed fee model works absolutely wonderful with the surrogates because it ensures all the journey related costs are covered. It guarantees compensation and bonus are managed seamlessly, paid on time. It also provides confidence and removes financial uncertainties. It's a great package. Are there any complications during the surrogacy journey that could affect overall cost even within a fixed fee structure?
There are a couple with our fixed fee structure. We do cover medical insurance for that surrogate if she does not have surrogacy friendly insurance. And we do cover her medical expenses from prenatal and all the way through delivery. But we do only cover it up to that $25,000. So if there is a higher cost in that, the parents would be responsible for paying that cost. Twin pregnancy, that's the other part of it that's not included in the initial package. If the parents know that they are planning to do a twin pregnancy, then that fee is due at that time. Or if they get a surprise at heartbeat when they transferred a single little embryo and that little decide to split into two, that is when that twin pregnancy fee would be due. So we've talked about how a fixed fee model assists with the parents. Claude, can you break down key components of surrogate compensation at Fairfax Surrogacy?
Of course. Our key components are broken down as followed. So we have our guaranteed compensation, which includes the base compensation of $55,000 For first-time gestational carriers, this is for our first-time surrogate. We have bonuses that include the transfer fee, sign-on bonuses, and our milestone bonuses. And we also have our maternity clothing allowance. We also have the contingent compensation, and this would just depend on your specifics of your journey, number of attempts of transfer, if the embryo splits and you end up carrying twins, as you mentioned before, that little one can be we can transfer one, but it could split at the end. So we have bed rest, lost wages, and travel for medical screening. We also have our variable compensation, and this would apply to your specific circumstances. So if you're employed, your lost wages, travel.
Sounds like we have a lot included in our compensation package.
Yes.
That's amazing. Some agencies advertise surrogates earning up to $100,000. I know these figures often include contingent fees. How does Fairfax Surrogacy handle?
Yes, the key word is up to. We advise our gestational carriers to be cautious. While this advertises compensation at $100,000, this doesn't mean you will automatically receive the full amount. You could receive the full amount or close to it if complications arise. For example, if placed on early bed rest due to pregnancy complications, the agency is responsible to cover your full lost wages, in addition, childcare or other allowances. These are what we consider variable compensation, and that's why they advertise it as $100,000 compensation.
Wow.
Yes, and our compensation at Fairfax provides a clear breakdown to ensure transparency, as you mentioned earlier, not only for intended parents, but also for the gestational carriers. We want to avoid misleading information. We also offer financial consultations so that we can go over the specifics on your compensation package. We want to offer the guidance and help you understand your payments and how they are dispersed.
We meet with surrogates and talk to them about financial packages so they understand before they agree to things. That's huge.
Correct. Yes.
So you talked a little bit about some of those expenses and things like that. So what kind of reimbursements and benefits do the surrogates receive at Fairfax Surrogacy?
Fairfax offers additional benefits that are fully covered. These additional benefits include a life insurance policy with a benefit amount of $750,000. If you don't have insurance, we help you enroll in a surrogacy-friendly insurance paid by intended parents, covering copays, deductibles, and premiums. All your travel expenses, including food, airfare, hotel, transportation, all of that is covered. Additionally, we do send our goodie boxes throughout our journey to show support to our gestational carriers. We offer counseling sessions with professional counselors to ensure emotional support if needed. On top of these benefits, we offer in-person support. That's right, in-person support. So we do have our case managers who will travel to you, to your medical screening, your transfer, or even the birth. We establish communication and support from the beginning, so you're comfortable to reach out at any time.
I love this as well. One of us will travel there to assist them or just to meet them in person for the first time. About a month ago, I was able to connect with the intended parents and the surrogate and provide support to ensure they can focus on delivering their twins. For intended parents and surrogates who are considering Fairfax Surrogacy, are the top reasons to choose our fixed fee package over other options?
This is an easy question for me. I have been a financial coordinator for 6 years. When I first joined Fairfax and learned about their fixed fee, I was truly impressed by their incredible package presented to both intended parents and gestational carriers. Their fixed fee provides financial protection for both gestational carriers and intended parents. We want to ensure you are not worried about. This approach also helps eliminate financial concerns when matching with intended parents. Our goal is to create a compatible match based on connection and compatibility. Intended parents won't choose you based on the compensation or location. They will choose you because of the bond and connection you share.
I love that. It's so true. And having that financial aspect taken away really does give everybody that chance to bond and make personal connections a lot better.
I agree 100%.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for tuning into Fairfax Surrogacy's Q&A. about the benefits of a fixed fee model for surrogates and intended parents. We hope you found this session helpful. We will be answering more questions in our next Q&A session. If you have a question you'd like us to address, please drop it in the comments below, and we'd love to hear from you. Thanks.